Hello everyone, and welcome back to Majora's Mask Part 5, I believe. Last time we just got done doing a lot of side questing stuff. Today we are going to do even more. This is going to be a heart piece episode, like a ton of heart pieces. First things first, now that we have our 200 rupee wallet thingy, we're going to actually get lots of rupees. I think I fixed the music issue for the most part. Definitely sounds a little clearer to me, so that's good. Just been dealing with a little performance problems lately. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad throughout the game. From what I've noticed, big explosions from bombs can make me lag, but I think that's casual. I'm not sure if it's the actual cartridge or the disc, if you're playing the GameCube version, lag. But I do know they do lag here in town, but I'm not sure if it lags from explosions. Either way, I'm getting off topic. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys another way to get 100 rupees. We have a lot to do today, guys. Hope I don't miss anything. I can see me messing up. If you guys remember, our code is 31524, I think. Yep, okay. I'm surprised I'm remembering that, because I usually don't. I usually have to look almost every single time. I played this with Chris a couple weeks ago, and I had to look every single time, and I never learned it. That's me. So, if you come over to the left here, guys, keep hugging a wall, left or right, doesn't matter. But there's a Skulltula that comes down if you're not careful. As you can see, there's a crack in the wall here. Looks kind of weird on my texture hack. Looks more like a spider to me. But either way, let's put on the bomb mask. And boom. And there we go. Another chest. And here is another 100 rupees. So, that's nice. Already up to max rupees. But unfortunately, we're going to need to use all of them. So, we do have tons to do for this first day here. And the night. So, this should be a fun episode, guys. I really enjoy doing this LP, so hopefully my commentary isn't too bad. I'm just trying to get better with the... I don't know. If any of you guys are LPers, you know what it feels like to try to hold up a conversation with yourself. You know, it's pretty hard. You have to talk a lot about the game, but you don't want to be so nerdy to the point. Oh yeah, this is what happens when you go into a Deku, by the way. But anyways, like I was saying, you either have to hold a conversation with yourself, or, talk about the game. But you don't want to get too nerdy. You want to, I don't know, you got to kind of balance it out. You want to kind of talk to your viewers, you want to talk about the game, and you kind of want to throw in a bit of your personal, I don't know, thoughts and experiences to even it out to make a good Let's Play. And it's just, I'm trying to figure out how to balance it and make it come out okay, but I think I'm doing alright for my first real RPG game. So, great camera shot again, and he's basically going to say the same thing he did last time, and we just need to gaze into the telescope like we did the very first day. We need to check out Skull Kid here, and we do need the moon tier again. Remember, when we reset time, our items disappear, except our main items. Like, when we get the bombs and stuff like that, we do keep it. We lose the quantity, like we lose the numbers of bombs we have, but we actually keep the bombs. I'll kind of show it in our inventory if you don't understand. But anyways, you don't want to get out of the telescope just yet, because as you see, there's a Deku guy coming our way here, and he will be very important later on. So we just gotta watch him do his thing, just flapping around there. He must have a really strong propeller head. You're going to want to go to the right, otherwise you're going to... Well, it's pretty easy to not lose him. Just don't lose your sight. He does get a little tricky here and there, but like I was saying, he must have a really strong propeller head if he has the strength to carry all that weight and still hover like it's no big deal. So, see, yeah, it's pretty easy to lose him. You just got to keep focused and... Anyway, he's going to drop down in that hole. Make sure you watch him go down. And now that he went down, we've done what we needed to do. He's going to talk. We don't care what he says because he's old and wrinkly. So, let's go outside. And let's grab this moon tier while we still can. Here we are. And we're going to need that for another thing also. So, alrighty, we have a lot to do, guys. Man, I'm overwhelmed, but I'm excited at the same time. We're gonna get a lot done in this episode. Hopefully it doesn't go over time. I realized last episode was a bit too long. I'm trying to keep it down to 15 minutes, but we'll see how that works. I think I commentate more, and I don't know if more is a good thing, necessarily. But I keep up a conversation a lot better when I'm tired. I don't know why. Probably because I care less about what I say, and I just personally don't care if I sound dumb or not. And I did that pretty well. Wow, I'm doing platform like a frickin' master. But anyways, guys, we're gonna need a lot of these rupees, so make sure to have some when we leave town here. I'm just not gonna comment on that anymore. I'm just gonna assume it's always gonna freeze up right there for a second or two. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. It's just weird. Alright, it doesn't matter which side we leave. They all lead to the same place, outside. Great camera action again. So let's go ahead and head outside. Get a couple things done here. Alright, good. We're already close to the observatory. That works out rather nicely. Alright, so we gotta walk pretty far here, especially since there's a big cliff. Maybe we can get lucky and... it doesn't look like it. Oh, wow! Awesome. Little shortcut there, I guess. I honestly was not expecting Link to jump up there. Pretty cool. Now let's find that hole. Should be right... Yep, there it is. Now, if you remember, this is where that one guy came down. And there he is. He's popping his head out over here. Ah, what are you doing here? This is my secret storage unit. It's a problem if you come in here without permission. Please, I'll sell you a piece of heart if you just keep this place a secret. Now, he's going to offer 150 rupees. You're going to want to say no thanks the first time. And in that case, he'll lower the price down to 100 rupees, which is as low as it goes. So let's go ahead and take it for 100. Doesn't get any better than that. Although it's pretty costly. But now that we bought that, he's going to leave, which is kind of dumb. He just got here. But I guess he's packing up and leaving again. But that's his life, not mine. So I really don't care. And there he goes, flying in circles. You really need to do that, yep. Pretty cool. Anyways, there's one heart piece down for this episode. Alrighty. We have another heart piece out here in Termina Field, and it's, of course, it's on the complete opposite side. But that's okay. We'll just enjoy the view and take a nice stroll. It is a nice view. That mountain over there is really cool. Reminds me of the mountain off of Ocarina of Time. I really don't know what it's called, though. Death Mountain, I think? I'm probably wrong, but I didn't get very far in Ocarina of Time. I only got to, like, the second temple, which is like the 5th dungeon total. So, but anyways, guys, there should be some butterflies. Yep, you can see some over there. That indicates that there's a hole right there. So, or something. There it is. Whatever. But anyways, as you can see, we have a crazy propeller head thing. Just keep your shield. You can be crazy and try to do jump attacks like me. Odds are you're going to get hit by the propellers, though. He's really on my ass, isn't he? Jump attacks do, I think it's twice as much damage. It might be more. But man, he's really on my ass. Usually he's not on your ass that much, but you just got to watch out for his propellers. If you keep your guard up, you should be fine. He does take quite a couple hits, though. Not very hard. Oh, he does hit quite a lot of damage, though. So I don't really recommend the jump attacks, because if you make too many mistakes, you're history. Okay, dude, you're really on my ass. Anyway, there we go. Took what, 7, 8, 9 hits? Kind of a lot, especially when you only take 4. But we'll open up this treasure chest, and we will see that we get another heart piece, and that's 2. That's already halfway to 5 hearts. That's pretty awesome. Alright, and that's 2 heart pieces. Almost there, guys. Alrighty, let's hop on out and return back to Clock Town.